I'm super excited that it's a 3-day weekend because I need to relax. Wait, no, I take that back. I forgot I have 1,000,001 things that I gotta do over the weekend, but I forgot that I actually have some passes for Hershey Park that I bought from before, and they're gonna actually expire September 7th. So I think that's what me and the kids gonna do. I think it's gonna be a sunny weekend in PA, so that's what I'm gonna do. So what do you guys plan on doing? Also, this is on my mind, little tip or whatever for business owners, or if you want to get into business and stuff like that, just to make sure that you keep good records when it comes to for your taxes and stuff like that. Because last year I had got audited by the IRS. I passed the audit or whatever the case may be, but I'm being audited again for last year's tax thing. So I'm gonna be working on that all weekend. But the main thing, like during the pandemic, I had took a class. I had found this attorney online. He gives like good informational YouTube videos and stuff like that. So he was having a boot camp. So during the pandemic, I was in his boot camp every week and stuff like that. And he taught us so many stuff, like how to legalize your business and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people like, oh, I just hired somebody to do that. Yes, I do. Like, I have a bookkeeper, I have an accountant, but at the end of the day, you are the one that's signing off on it. I've seen so many stories of people doing jail time or having to pay all this stuff because they just trusted this person because they was the professional and just signed off on it. And I have a saying, like I have got this book about all the different the tax write-offs and stuff, and this always stood out to me, that the best client is the one that makes sure they know the information or do their research, so that way they could get the most out of whoever they're hiring. And people feel differently about saying, oh, I just hired this person, I don't worry about it. No, I'm crossing my T's, dotting my I's with my bookkeeper, my accountants, and all this other stuff. So, and one thing that he did teach us in that course, and what I learned and how I was able to pass the audit, is just making sure your personal accounts and your business accounts is separate. So I have credit cards in my business name. I have multiple bank accounts, like for taxes, this, that, and stuff. And I strictly, like when I'm purchasing something, I use that. I don't use any of my personal or anything like that, because once you start mixing with your personal, then they could audit your personal as well, and you don't want to do that. So, and just knowing all the tax credits that you are entitled to. So I say that to say, make sure you handle your business, you do your research.